Stories in today's video. 1. Should I M27 end things with my F25 girlfriend of 2 years? 2. My 25F BF 29M wants us to move to a city he said he hated. 3. How late did you form your solid friendships? So I've been conflicted about this for a while. I'm in a relationship where I am struggling to keep my GF happy. I am a person who grew up in a big family, which I am very close to. This has made me into a person who loves to be around people and very outgoing. My GF is a single child and did not have the same life experiences as me, single child, elderly parents, did not go away to college. When we met I felt that our priorities were the same, we wanted to travel, hang out with friends, go to concerts, etc. After a while I noticed that there were some things we weren't on the same page on. I had tickets to see a concert with friends, she felt uncomfortable that I was going with a good friend of mine, a girl, and she demanded to come. I'd want to see my college friends and she would make it difficult, question what we were doing, who we're with. We'd go on trips with my family and she'd demand to not go out with them, so we'd be alone. She has repeated refused to travel with my family on road trips so it can just be us. She'd make me leave social gatherings for various reasons. I love my GF, I had devoted a lot of time to her. During the pandemic we'd spend 1 to 2 hours FaceTiming. After a while I felt that we ran out of things to stay, but I would still stay on the line. Midway through that pandemic I felt comfortable to see her and we'd hang out 2 to 3 days out of the week. Every weekend became about her and making her happy. Most of my time was spent with her. I feel like she had gotten used to an unhealthy amount of time together. I love time to myself, time to work out, time with my family, and time with my friends. I did not expect to feel obligated to devote my life to my GF. I wanted to share my life with her and she'd share hers. I'd want us to be two separate people who care about each other. I want time to do my thing and she can have hers. Flash forward, I find myself trying to figure out what to do. I am trying to reconnect to friends, but I am dealing with a lot of opposition. I am struggling to even have time with my family. It's gotten to the point where I have had to lie to her about hanging out with my family. I've had to make her believe I go to bed early so I have a few hours to myself. TLDR, I feel like I can't be myself. Self. For context, my BF 29M and I 25F are long distance for a couple of years now. A few years ago, my dream was to move to this big city a few hours away. It has way more opportunities for my job. Whenever I'd bring it up, my BF would get angry and jealous. He said multiple times that he would never live there. This city is also way closer to his hometown than mine. Things got slowed down because of the pandemic, so I moved into my own apartment in my hometown. And I now work remotely, and will forever, as long as I'm with this company. I love my apartment and I've never felt more in control of my life. My BF was recently successful in interviews for a great job that happens to be in the big city. They told him he would have to move there if he gets it. So now his plan is to move, and he wants me to come with him. He wouldn't be able to afford it alone. This would be happening in the span of a couple of months, by the way. I just have this nervous feeling in my stomach. For a few reasons. 1. It doesn't feel fair that he was controlling and negative about me wanting to live there when it was my idea, but if it's on his terms then it's fine. 2. I'm nervous about living together in a city where I don't have a support system, or friends. If we get into an argument there would be no escape. 3. He has never lived alone before and is stubborn, sometimes downright mean about housekeeping, chores, and general responsibilities. 4. He procrastinates on almost everything. Staying in touch with friends, doing his taxes, paying off debts, etc. He gets stressed and just snaps and shuts down. It's not healthy, but he refuses to get help. 5. I value my own space and personal time, and in a small apartment, it wouldn't easily happen. I'm also terrified of losing my safe haven, which my apartment has become. Obviously a lot of context can't be included, but to sum it up, it's been 3.5 years of dating, long distance the whole time, and we've had plenty of arguments. I have friends that don't like me with him and are worried. How do I make the right decision? I want to move out of my hometown, but is this the right move? TLDR, my BF finally is willing to move to my dream city, on his terms. But now that it might be a reality, I'm nervous about everything that could go wrong. I 20F feel like I do have friendships but not solid enough for them to be my ride or die. They say high school is the time to discover lifetime friends, but I feel like the bond I formed isn't strong enough. Pandemic hit, so my college bonds are all mostly online lol. Can't really say I'm an introvert, perhaps an ambivert, but I find it hard to be clingy to people I don't have romantic relationships with. I like to believe that I can still find people I can be extremely comfortable with and really shower my love and affection to. So yeah, is it still possible?